Am I the jerk for kicking my brother and his pregnant girlfriend out of my house after they treated it like a free hotel and insulted my husband? Posted by u/throwwira890384. I, 28F, know this sounds terrible, but please bear with me. My brother, 24M, is the only son in our family, and I don't know about anywhere else, but in an Asian family, it's basically a given that he was treated better than my older sister and me growing up. Our father passed away right before my brother graduated high school, and our beloved mother decided it was a good idea to make my sister and me pay for his college tuition because my father had paid for ours until we graduated. For the record, I don't make tons of money. It's above average, but I'm not exactly swimming in cash. Plus, I work long hours. The economy sucks these days. Now, I'm married. I proposed to this beautiful man, 28M, I've known since middle school after he got into a terrible accident that caused him to lose almost all of his motor skills. He was in a coma for about 2 weeks, and I swore that if he woke up, I'd marry him. So I did. I'm a woman of my word, after all. He also lost his job because of the accident, but he still has income from his investments, and his parents gifted him one of their properties to rent out afterward. Yes, his parents are loaded, with a capital L. Even without financial trouble, I still watched him fall into a deep slump, struggling with depression because he'd been robbed of everything he knew, his job, his active outdoor hobbies, etc. He couldn't walk for almost a year, and to this day, he still can't stand or walk for too long, even with his cane. He was in a dark place until about a month before our wedding. Now, almost a year into our marriage, I can see the light starting to come back to his eyes after he got really into cooking and baking, to the point where we revamped our entire kitchen to fit a bigger oven and store all his baking equipment. He's actively researching how to get a permit to start a bakery, and I love seeing it, even after 3 weeks of eating sourdough bread for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Back to my brother. He and his girlfriend got pregnant by accident. He's currently job hunting, having graduated 2 years ago. He started a business right after college, but yeah, you probably know how that goes. It failed, after he spent almost all the money our father left to us, his 3 children, as an inheritance. That caused a rift between him and my oldest sister. I don't blame my sister for being furious because he also spent her share of the inheritance after paying his tuition. And if you know anything about Asian families, you know the oldest daughter has it the hardest. He's also not really on great terms with our mother because of the unplanned pregnancy. She's not exactly against his girlfriend, but she's not thrilled either. However, he's still the golden child, and that's why she asked me, her newlywed daughter, to let my brother and his girlfriend stay in our house until he finds a job. Since I live in a big city, she assumed it'd be easier for him to get hired here. I asked my husband if I could rent one of the rooms he owns to accommodate them. My husband, being the absolute angel he is, said that since what he owned wasn't exactly suitable for long-term living with a baby, he'd see if he could remodel one.